Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at Marto's run through his local Cliffhanger tournament down in Argentina, and he is rocking Togekiss, his 0-point pick, Bastiodon, a 5-point pick, Toxicroak, 1-point pick, Umbreon, 1-point pick, and then Swampert and Tropius, both 5-point picks. His first opponent is picking Jirachi, Farfetch, Sableye, Lantern, Typhlosion, and a Azumarill. So going with what? Azumarill's 9. What's Jirachi? Is Jirachi 1? Or is it, let's see, Jirachi is 5. Okay. Rocking the Jirachi as a 5-point pick, and then Sableye as Sableye and Lantern as 1, and then I'm guessing Farfetch and Typhlosion are 0. Typhlosion might be 1, I don't know. Anyways, let's leading off with Umbreon into Lantern. Pretty like even-ish matchup. Obviously, have to be careful of the Hydro Pump from Lantern, but it does generally favor Umbreon in this matchup. So at this point in time, it's almost for sure a Thunderbolt. It's way too soon to get off a Hydro Pump. So let's see, gonna hit this foul play, and then I'm assuming he's gonna shield and then just farm it down, and then have enough energy for another foul play. And on his team, unless it's a Azumarill, it's like largely which is a Azumarill, which is fine. I think he's still going to be able to get off one more foul play before... No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if... It was pretty close, obviously, as you could tell. So, getting off 2 foul plays, probably better than 1 last resort. Okay, so... I think he was trying to catch the Ice Beam. Considering there's no grass... and he's gonna let this go. Interesting. And is he gonna get to this? I think debatably he could have got to that Earthquake if he would have survived this bubble. Let's see if he does. Yeah, I think he could have got to the Earthquake. So it's gonna be interesting battle up ahead. If the last Pokemon is Typhlosion, he's in trouble. And it is Typhlosion, so certainly it's going to get to these Blast Burns very quickly, and it's going to be able to KO Tropius. I guess, yeah, I can't see. This would be a huge uphill battle for Marto, just because this Leaf Blade is going to come through and get shielded, and then it should beat it to the charge move pretty easily. I think his mistake was switching back to... Okay, so this should be a favorable matchup for Tropius. I have no idea what Farfetch's moves are. I'm assuming Fury Cutter, Aerial Ace? Aerial Ace, okay. Does a pretty decent chunk. But Farfetch, I can't imagine at its CP being tanky at all. So it's going to have to... It's such an interesting pick for sure. Catches that Aerial Ace. Confident with this safe switch into Bastiodon because he doesn't necessarily have a hard counter to Bastiodon. This Lantern is going to do a pretty decent chunk. But even if this is a Hydro Pump... I guess he does shield. It's a Thunderbolt. I guess he really likes Bastiodon because now that's like, unless he's carrying a Azumarill as well, which this person is. Gonna land this Stone Edge, and then let's see if able to get off one more before being fainted down. Oh, nice counting. Gonna let it go. And gonna come in with Swampert at this point in time. Another Airlace. I don't even know what else is in this move. Oh, Leaf Blade. Jesus. Oh, man. All these spice picks. Okay. Gonna get taken out. I'm not gonna want to build up a little bit of energy, but I think Tropius is gonna take this. It's already at a charge move. This Azumarill did overfarm a little bit, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna shield, and he's gonna take game number 2 in round number 1. But man, look, this Farfetch put up a pretty good fight with that Leaf Blade, almost one-shotting that Swampert. If it one-shotted that Swampert, like if Farfetch was a little bit stronger, then that would have been pretty bad. So in this matchup, it's pretty even at certain shielding scenarios, but you can certainly come ahead if you are Tropius. Just because let's see, he wants to catch that Ice Beam into Bastiodon. So Azumarill can definitely survive this Leaf Blade. And I'm curious whether or not he'll shield or not. He will. And let's see if this Azumarill is willing to invest 2 shields, or is going to give up switch advantage. It is willing to invest 2. And oh man, oh god, I don't know what you do. I guess the thing is, like, you have a pretty safe switch with Bastiodon. Nothing's gonna be able to KO. Like, there's nothing gonna be able to hard counter Bastiodon. And oh well, Steelix. Okay, all right, Steelix is this is a huge uphill battle. Marto is gonna definitely have to time this Earthquake. Or I guess he can shield. He's up a shield, so. Good call on the Earthquake there. And then here comes the Flamethrower. Going to switch into Togekiss. It's going to be able to resist all the charge moves. And then this is still a very positive matchup for Togekiss. Again, because the Air Slash, it's probably better than if it was Razor Leaf, but still not going to do a ton. Going to be able to take it out, and then going to force this Steelix to, wow, okay, GG. Well played, Marto. Coming up from a pretty tough matchup. Going up against, I don't know how to say that name, so I'm not going to bother. But leading with Bastiodon into Tropius, very positive matchup for Bastiodon. Gonna switch out into Togekiss. Gonna catch this double resisted. Oh, Ice Punch. Knew what he's gonna switch into. Nice. That was a heads up play. Gonna shield. And double Ice Punch. Wow, that was really nice play on a polio man. I don't know. That's probably a brutal pronunciation. Okay, all right. This is a interesting switch in. Probably better than Tropius, but probably not that much better. I assume no shield, and I would imagine he's going to come in with Toxicroak, which is probably the slightly better pick. I'm just going to tank this Ice Beam. And then going to hit it with... Let's see if he gets a shield. He's making it look like he's going for the Sludge Bomb, but I think it's already too late. Not going to shield. And I imagine he's going to hit the Stone Edge pretty soon, only because that Tropius did over farm. So it doesn't want to force the shield. The Azumarill in the back is very low energy, so I imagine he's going to hit the Stone Edge sooner rather than later. Oh, wow, he's going to tank this second Leaf Blade. Okay. And going to Stone Edge. he has energy in the back with Toxicrow. But is it going to be enough? Oh, it is enough. Okay. Going to hit this Mud Bomb into a Zoom Roll and able to... Oh, okay. I think I'm missing one of the rounds, but that's okay. We're going to move on to the third round. Swampert versus Hitmonchan. I think this plays out... I imagine this plays out similar to Swampert and Medicham. Obviously, Hitmonchan hitting a little bit harder, but Swampert, it's going to be also glacier too. So, if it can hit this Hydro Cannon, it's going to force a double shield on the Hitmonchan side. Oh, okay. Whoa, it survived it too. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Okay, that was interesting. Gonna come in mirroring Charm Users. Probopass. Umbreon, up a shield, should be able to... He does have the distinct advantage. Doesn't have to worry about the Ice Beam from Wigglytuff, so can't overinvest the shields. As well, this Probopass probably won't shield very much because probably wants the Wigglytuff to be paired up with it. And then Marto also realizes the same thing. So be careful with watching the switch clocks in this matchup. Oh man, did I lose a matchup? Okay, let me see. Okay, alright. Cliffhanger. Well, I definitely missed the game, but know that he won that game. So they're basically going to be able to... Yeah, at that point in time, I'm not sure what he was hoping for. Going to go into game number 2. A very favorable matchup with Tropius. Let's see what comes out. Probopass into another hard counter. Yeah, this is not looking good for his opponent. This Rock Slide not going to do very much damage. Doesn't want to take too many charge moves just because Swampert is very glassy. And going to hit the Hydro Cannon and then hit the Hydro Cannon into the Swampert as well. And he has a little bit... He should have... he's going to let it go, which is probably the right move. Come back with Tropius. A little bit of lag. Opponent's going to switch out into Wigglytuff, but going to be met with this Bastiodon, which is... He's like completely hard countered his opponent. And he's just wanting his opponent to hit him with the charge move, hit him as hard as he can, because he doesn't want this Swampert to farm up too much. And ideally wants to like wait out like basically the entire clock. Once get hit by another charge move. And a charge move comes out. Gonna have to shield. And then does 2 more smackdowns. Oh, okay. Knew that this match was over. Okay, now they're moving on to game number 3. Swampert Mirror. In the no shields, you want to land the Earthquake. But gonna shield. Let's see if the Earthquake gets landed. Oh yeah, but if you don't have gonna come with Wigglytuff, man, that Earthquake is so risky though, because if it gets shielded, then you're like significantly behind in energy. So again, Marto's gonna do the same thing, just going to farm down this Wigglytuff because doesn't want this Tropius doesn't want this Swampert in the back to farm up the Bastiodon. So let's see. And then gonna hit the Stone Edge right away into the Swampert. The Swampert is gonna tank it, but it's only gonna be 2 smackdowns away from getting another one. Here's another one, and gonna force a shield. onto the Swampert, I imagine. No shield. Okay, all right, interesting. But yeah, gonna force it to use a charge move, which is perfect for Marto. This is gonna be another Hydro Cannon. No way, it's gonna be a Sludge Wave. It's way too soon. And then, oh man, gonna be met into the Swampert, completely read his opponent. Switching out was way too risky on the back end. So gonna hit this Hydro Cannon, and then gonna force a shield. Maybe, I don't know. Well, he's gonna shield his last opponent Pokemon, I guess. But it's pretty much over. There's really no point in shielding. On his opponent's side, he's just gonna let it go. Understood that the matchup was over. Going up against Sir Excel, leading Bastion into the Wigglytuff. Absolute hard counter. That's like a pretty gutsy move. And then gonna go Swampert as his safe switch. Could have been Venusaur, but understood what his opponent was gonna bring. Should beat it to the race to the charge moves. The thing is, can it survive a series of another counters, which I think it can. Let's see if the shield comes up. It does, and it's gonna have to be really close on shielding, because his on doing the charge move. Oh no, he's all right. His opponent's probably just gonna farm him down if it does shield. Oh, it does not shield. All right, didn't want to double invest. Interesting maneuver. Probably wants to get farmed up a little bit. Has Tropius with Air Slash in the back. Oh yeah, this is not good. Obviously, the Sludge Bomb is going to do a lot of damage. Even if you bait, I don't think it really matters. First off, Tropius could survive this, even if it is a Sludge Bomb. But definitely doesn't want to. Okay. And gonna just take out this Wigglytuff. Does this KO? I don't think so. Definitely does not. And no shields, but gonna be able to build up a little bit of energy, and then gonna force this Venusaur to do a charge move, or well, it doesn't have enough energy to do a charge move, so gonna Flamethrower. Excellent, well played on Marto's side. Really well played. All right, we're going to, was this round number 4, game number 2? Oh man, ugh, that is nasty, man. You gotta get out of there. Spilled up a little of energy, which is the appropriate move. Gonna have to switch into Swampert. Maybe it wants to absorb one charge move first. Nope, just gonna get the shield. I'm not sure if I would shield a Leaf Blade, but that's all right. Here comes the Psycho Boost. Man, I don't know if, like, let's see, probably can beat it to the second charge move. This is gonna be a really, oh, okay, there you go. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was going to. Oh, I'm interested in that. It didn't want to. Marto wants to maintain this switch advantage and feels pretty comfortable. Okay, that's fine too. He's gonna just come into Bastion afterwards, and at this point, just gonna farm it down. I can't imagine he's gonna use a charge move. Even if he gets hit by a charge move, he's fine with it. And then the safe one is to just do, I was gonna say Flamethrower, because I was gonna KO Defense Deoxys and then do a lot of damage to Venusaur. So regardless of which one he switched into, no shield. Gonna survive this, but just into the red though. They're lagging. Oh, okay. Well, do they restart this game? The game's pretty much over. Even that he has Tropius in the back, so it didn't matter. It's one of those like where it lagged and whatever, so it didn't really matter. So now we're gonna move on to round number 5 against One Sec Play, a really good player out in Argentina. So this is an interesting matchup. Gonna go into Bastiodon, and then gonna be met with this Defense Deoxys, which is like not as bad a matchup as is with Medicham, mostly because Defense Deoxys doesn't resist Smackdown or Stone Edge, so it does force the Defense Deoxys to use some charge moves, and then as well its cheaper charge move Psycho Boost is resisted, so it can't disarm it as effectively. So I imagine he's gonna come back in with Umbreon. He's gonna hit it with the Foul Play, force a shield, which is nice, but man, these charms are doing a lot of damage, and I'm not sure like doing that Ancient Power was the right move. Just because now it's less likely that you're gonna farm it down, because you use one turn getting shielded, and then it's gonna allow. Well, I guess it would have been able to get to it anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, it survived it too. Oh man. Oh, no way he's gonna get to that. Yeah, there's no way. Unfortunately, gonna have to eat this charge move. Let's see if it's a Thunderbolt. It is a Thunderbolt. Gonna do a lot more damage. Let's see what it has in the back. Man, I don't know what in the back he could possibly be. Oh man, Golbat's one of them, right? A little squishier, so let's see if he's able to beat it. Oh man, I don't know. Not shielding that is risky, because he could definitely just farm down. I think at this point in time you would actually do a last resort, because it does more damage. Yeah, okay, still end up winning. So now we're moving on to game number 2 in round number 5. So pretty similar play. Defense Deoxys switch is way faster this time. So we're going to hit this. Man, One Sec Play is probably thinking like, I could have won that if I just played a little bit better. Like if decided not to do the Ancient Power. Let's see how One Sec Play decides to adjust to this. Gonna hit the Hydro Cannon. Is not able to yeah, man, I don't know. This is gonna be, it looks like he's gonna be able to feint it down before he gets off to two charge moves. And as well, this Umbreon didn't have as much energy built up, so, and it's gonna definitely get farmed down by these charms. He has to hit the last resort though, which is very unfortunate. Gonna have to shield. Yeah, this is not good for Marto at all. One Sec Play is definitely going to take this one, so Marto is definitely going to have to adapt. It's not enough. Definitely the wrong play on One Sec Plays the first time around was shielding the Foul Play. There was nothing that was going to do a significant amount of damage to that Togekiss regardless, so. And that Defense Deoxys comes back in and is able to take out the Umbreon. So, going to come in with Tropius. Tropius into, Togekiss is not the worst matchup. It's also not the best matchup, because these Leaf Blades are going to be resisted. Gonna shield. I think, man, imagine Togekiss wins this. Okay, nice play. Let's see if Marto definitely brought Swampert. So I think that was a mistake play, to be honest. Gonna absorb this Stone Edge, and then imagine gonna Hydro Cannon, and then has built up a decent amount of energy. You're gonna farm it down a little bit, which is really fortunate because that Smackdown damage didn't even come through. Let's see what he has in the back. He has no counters to Swampert. Togekiss is probably his best counter, but he's gonna be able to get off another. Oh, what? That doesn't really necessarily matter that much, but it is not great for Marto, but is able to. I'm not sure showing the defense Deoxys was the right play. Oh, he's gonna shield. Really wants this. Oh man, nice under tap. He really waited it out. Oh man, nice job. That was I think he was okay regardless because Bassadon is gonna be able to beat Togekiss pretty handedly. So they're both lagging. This Tropius will go down once they unlag. Gonna go into Bassadon. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing that Togekiss can have in the back, and this matchup is over. GG, really well played. Good adapting and reading his opponent. Going into round 6, going against Joe Lane, because I actually found out that's an L, not an I, when I did some searching. So obviously not a positive matchup for Joe at all. Gonna come into Bassadon, very safe switch. This Bassadon's just going to be able to farm up this Tropius all the way down. These Leaf Blades are going to do some damage, but it's not a ton of damage. Leaf Blade is significantly weaker than Frenzy Plant, so it certainly doesn't have the same impact. It's also less energy, so just chunking away. Let's see. It's able to get off one more off before fainting, so good play on Joe's side to get as much out of the Tropius as possible. I imagine a Blastoise is going to come in, or Vigoroth. Yeah, Blastoise. There's really nothing, maybe an opposing Bassadon, where, again, 2 Smackdowns, they generate 8 energy each. Once you expend 55 energy, you'll have 45 energy left, so he's going to have to be careful of the Ice Beam. Gonna shield. Probably a Hydro Cannon. No, Ice Beam. And was trying to under tap that. He does have Swampert in the back. Gonna not shield. And these like non-stab counters are not gonna do as much damage. Farmed up a little bit. Could have. I'm assuming they both could have under tapped that last one. Probably more favorable for Joe to do it. Just because he would have been able to get that body slam off and really forced another shield off, but I don't think it would have mattered anyways. So going into game number 2 in round number 6. Leading Swampert into Togekiss. Not great. Oh man, he's basically I guess he just baited out the Bassadon, but now this Bassadon is going to be able to farm it all the way down. A little bit of lag, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think it makes a huge difference in this outcome. Gonna be able to get off this third Leaf Blade. But this Bassadon has a ton of energy. Man, I don't know. Do you you actually just come into... You want to farm up a little bit, and he waited for the second smackdown to farm up, and he does get the shield. And now this Bastion is basically at 0 energy, and then he's just waiting for the Togekiss to come out, but he gets all the way to farm down. He's gonna Hydro Cannon right away, unless it's gonna be a Tropius. No. What does he have in the back that he's worried about? Vigoroth? Blastoise. Alright, not a great situation for Marto. Oh, man, I don't know. Like, it's tough call, because needs to get the shield, but I don't. It's Joe's match for sure. Not gonna get either one. Realizing that. And this match is pretty much over. He's gonna have to try to mud shot down. This is only simultaneous KO. All right, GG. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we're redoing. Not redoing. Obviously, not a positive matchup at all for Swampert. Curious on whether Joan is gonna stay in or not. Oh, he switches out into Vigoroth. Ooh, I don't know if that was like the right play. He must not have brought Bastiodon. He must have Blastoise in the back. Obviously, he wants to maintain that very positive matchup with Tropius and Swampert. But man, he's gonna have to like invest a lot to win this matchup. So I'm gonna shield, and then Leaf Blade. Here it comes, and then it's going to put Joe into a situation. Does he want to be down a shield? He does. He realizes that he has to. Oh, man. Marto putting, Joe in a huge bind. Just going to Leaf Blade it down. Oh, my gosh. Air Release, I'm assuming he's going to do. Into this Tropius. Anticipation. Reading him like a book. Recognizing that it's probably Blastoise in the back. Gonna go into Bastiodon. And the Leaf Blade. Immediate switch to Blastoise. Yes, there you go. And then Earthquake. Gonna Hydro Cannon. It's still not putting Marto in the clear because his Hydro Cannons are doing neutral damage. This Earthquake is going to do a decent chunk of Blastoise. Blastoise is pretty tanky. And then, unfortunately, though, like even this Hydro Cannon is not going to do enough. Oh man, didn't even get the Hydro Cannon off. Okay. Well, maybe the Hydro Cannon plus Leaf Blade would have been enough. I don't know. Let me check. Let's see. He has about 40% health left. Let's see. Let's check really quickly. Blastoise Hydro Cannon does 54 damage, which is about 40%. To be honest, if he would have landed that Hydro Cannon, I think he might have came close to winning. Let me see the exact numbers. 54 over 133 does about 40%, so it would have been super close. Joe had a chance to win it, but Marto able to predict and understand that winning switch advantage was going to be really huge for him, because he definitely didn't want to get locked in his Bastion with the Blastoise. He really wanted to line up that matchup and really predicted his opponent really well. Obviously, this is someone that he probably plays with a lot. So anyways, congratulations, Marto, on another amazing tournament. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.